Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Caroline.
And this is Bosco. You might remember him. We got him off his in January. Some of you might know him as Clinton. And he's very happy with us.
He loves to learn new things.
He loves learning. Like
he's
tricks.
so trainable.
Just so eager to show off, really.
Yeah. He learned how to walk on walls. He learned how to do a slalom, to actually walk off lead. He gives hugs and high fives and all these things.
All sorts of stuff. No, it hasn't really changed. He's been fairly similar, but he's settled in more now. He was a bit cautious of everything because we had Namiria as well, obviously, who is sitting over there somewhere. But he was a bit cautious of her because he was on her territory and that. But they seem to be getting along right now, and absolutely no problems in that respect. And running around, playing, throwing each other around, and having great fun, destroying the back garden. Bubbly, playful,
smiley. He's very smiley.
Loves cuddles. Loves his own space as well, though. Likes his rubs a lot.
Yeah. He does like playing, but there is always a point where he has had enough. Just leaves and does his own thing.
But he's a very calm dog. Like, we were told one horror story about him, but I still can't believe it to this day, you know. Like, he's the most gentle creature ever.
Yeah.
He has a squeaky bone that he sometimes likes, but yeah, he's not really a toy person, dog. He's not really the toy sort of dog. He likes his treats, of course.
He doesn't do fetch at all.
No interest in fetch.
Not bothered. It's just effort. He doesn't howl as much, no. It's more Namiria, the other dog, that talks a lot, and he just occasionally let out a a
guttural howl.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've gone up and visited a couple of times. Unfortunately, we haven't managed to catch Jason the few times we've gone up there. I think Jason would have liked to see Bosco. I think Bosco really liked Jason. And John as well. John would have liked to see Bosco as well, but we never managed to catch either of them. But
they're great up there.
They're brilliant. I loved the whole process. Like, we went up with Namiria the first time to see Bosco, and like, we had to visit a few times. They really checked into whether the two dogs would get along and made them run around in the field down the back and stuff just to see if they'd get along. Then there was the home visit, and it was really just the effort they put into making sure a dog goes to a good home. It's brilliant. It's fantastic.
Hi, I'm Valerie, and this is Danny. I have Danny since the summer, about 4 months. She's doing brilliant, and thanks, of course, to Dogs Trust for introducing us. She's getting on really well. She's settling in so well, and she's a great girl. She's really relaxed now, as you can see. She still likes her biscuits, so she likes a few treats. And happy Christmas, of course, to everybody at Dogs Trust, and to Claire in particular. I know Claire and Danny were good friends, so happy Christmas to everybody there. I actually have Danny 4 months. I have her since August, and she basically she's 3 next February, but she had basically been in Dogs Trust pretty much her whole life. She had been adopted once just for a few months. But she pretty much had been in Dogs Trust her whole life, so she was pretty much only used to kennel life. So no, like that's why it is a big surprise that she has settled in so well, and that she has just adopted to my lifestyle, really. And she's turned out to be a fantastic dog. Just for whatever reason was overlooked. It just didn't happen. But you know, it's worked out great for me that it's happened. You know. When I first got her, she was nervous, definitely the first couple of weeks. You know, it's just a little bit overwhelming. You're definitely kind of, you know, trying to build a good relationship with the dog, and you know, you don't know each other, so you're definitely aware of the dog's whole world being turned upside down. So you have to just be very, very patient, you know. But then once that time passed, she was very, very good, and she has settled in well. She's getting better and better on her walks. We have more and more walks now. Initially, we would have just had shorter walks in the area, but we're having more and more walks now. She is doing very well. She's just getting nice, more and more relaxed, and hopefully now as the months go by, she'll just get more and more chilled out with everything and just settle in more. She'd still get a bit of stress the odd time, and I kind of have to be alert for that and just hug it out. I say to her, we'll hug it out, and we do that. We just kind of stop and take a second, and she does come around then. I have a little kind of chat with her, and she comes around then, and she's fine, you know, and she's doing well, you know. Well, she loves the walks. She really, really loves the walks. I think given half a chance, she would literally just walk the streets all day long. So, you know, I'm definitely mindful of that. Even when we come back from a walk, even if it's been like an hour, she's still kind of, you know, she could go again, I'd say, you know, couldn't you? She could go again. She has a bedroom bed and a sitting room bed, and just earlier on, and it's great to see. Sometimes she likes her own little private time. Even though I'm here, I love to see her, say, in the other room, in the other bed. It just shows that she had a little bit of independence, and she likes her own little bit of space. She's not super insecure that she has to be attached to me the whole time. It's great to see her, and it shows that she's nice and relaxed, that she can be in her bed in the other room, and and I'm worse, because I'd be thinking, where is she? You know, because I'd be so used to her being beside me. I'd be the one nearly insecure, and I'd have both doors open, and I'd just try to look in, and I can just see her little body in the bed, and I'm saying to myself, okay, just leave her alone. You know, I kind of nearly want her to come in, but then I'm thinking, no, it's good that she's relaxing, and I'm like, you know, put out, you know, but no, it's good seeing that kind of stuff, definitely, it's good.
Hello, my name's Avian, and this is our dog Freckles. We got Freckles from the Dogs Trust in February, and she's been with us now, 9-10 months.
I'm Aileen, by the way.
And she's really been a great dog since. You know, she loves going for walks, she loves going to the beach,
Playing with her ball.
And she loves going on holiday as well, don't you, Freckles? She's much calmer. She, when especially out when she's for walks, she just ignores people now rather than barking at a lot of people she used to initially. And she goes and does her own thing, i.e. chasing balls. She loves chasing balls.
She would do that all day.
All day, yes. We've got some tennis balls from Maxi Zoo, which are brilliant. They last weeks. Some others, they haven't lasted 2 minutes.
Yeah.
She's through them.
She loves to bite through them.
Yeah. People say dogs destroy things. She doesn't. She deconstructs them. One of the volunteers in the Dogs Trust said, you know, if you could have one of those automatic dog shooters out with about a couple of hundred balls in them, she'd do that all afternoon, and you could lounge in her. And you could do it with a remote control. You could be there with a cocktail, you know.
But she's our daughter's taken her up the mountains and all over the place, and she loves going for walks too. We've actually taken her to England, to Wales with us as well, to visit family there, and to Nottingham to visit our daughter. And she stayed in the hotels with us, and so she loves travelling. She's very good in the car. She's great in the car. And no bother at all. She loves to be out and about.
Didn't like the M6.
Well, who does?
Thought the M6 in Britain was a bit nasty.
Well, it's a very busy road.
Too busy for her.
Too busy for her.
So she was woofing at the lorries.
Sit in the back of the car and woof at everything.
She's quite bright.
Yeah.
She hadn't been with us a day before she knew how to open every door. Pawn the handle. Yeah.
Of course, and we haven't had dogs before, so it was quite a learning process for us, wasn't it?
Yes.
We'd always said we would get a dog when we were retired. We've always had cats, but because we're both working and children and that, and so we never had a dog when we were working. So we always said when we retired we'd get a dog, and she's been great. We're happy we got her, really are. So,
I'm really grateful for the Dogs Trust for keeping her for a whole year, you know, which it doesn't always happen, I know, in some places.
Yeah, but, they were great with her. They were such a help to us as well. We knew we could ring them up. We did a couple of times when we first had her, just to check that, you know, her reaction to things, you know, what we should deal with them, and because, you know, it was a new situation for her and for us, and we were doing anything we were a bit concerned about. We weren't doing the right thing, or she was being a bit strange, we thought, not knowing dogs that well. But they're great. You can ring them up anytime. Even now, they'll talk to you, and we occasionally bring her in, and she says hello, and she just loves seeing them all again because she knows them being there so long as I know from home.
Hi, my name is Susan, and this is Timon, and we'd like to wish all the staff at Dogs Trust a very happy Christmas. He's had a little bit of a name change. Name is now Rudy, and that's because Timon was a bit of a mouthful. So my grandniece Freya said that he was very rude because he took all our toys without asking. So his name was changed to Rudy. So he has 3 beds, and his favourite is upstairs, and when I'm out, off he goes up the stairs, and he wraps himself up in his duvet. So he's very happy, and he loves the back garden, goes out to play out in the garden, chase the stray cat that comes in, and other than that, very happy. Yeah, he was very good when he came. He had a little bit of a change, I suppose, because he hadn't been in a house before, and he hadn't really seen, like, even the Hoover or the microwave or any of those sort of things. So he didn't do too bad. He wasn't too nervous. He has calmed down a little, I suppose. So he's out for his walks. He's a bit shouty, but he's very good. He does try to please, put it that way. He likes his walk, all right, but he doesn't really like the park as much, purely because he doesn't like very big open spaces. So his favourite is to go along the houses, in and around the housing estates, and he goes in to everybody's drive, and he tries to look into their garden and pause up on the wall to see what their garden is like. I think he's a bit of a critique, maybe he was a gardener in previous life. This is his favourite one, which unfortunately he pulled all the stuffing out of, but he still likes it. This is the one that gets all the attention. He has other toys, but that and food. Normally he's in under the radiator, so he likes either the radiator, the duvet wrapped around him, or a hot water bottle. He doesn't like the rain, he doesn't like the wind, he doesn't like too long a walk. There's a lot of it I don't like. We go up to my mother's house on a Sunday lunch, and then the family are all there, and I've got 3 grandnieces, and they're 3 and 4, and he plays away with them. He robs their toys, unfortunately, but so hence the name Rudy, because he's so rude. But he's very happy to play with them, and he loves all the family, and then of course he gets some of the Sunday joint, so he's a happy man. The carers were brilliant for him. Yeah, we've had a phone call most weeks, see how he is, how he's getting on, how he's eating, how he's acting, and can they help? Very good.
Hi, I'm Danielle, and this is Mrs. Doubtfire, aka her new name is now Misty. She's living in Clondalkin. We have her since June. She's here 6 months, and she's come on in leaps and bounds. And we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So Misty was in Dogs Trust for the best part of 2 years, and with her been there that long, we thought that there'd be issues, but I have to say she's really taken to her new home within 6 months. We've only had her since June, and there's never been a problem. House trained within 3 days. She's just been an outstanding dog, and I'd recommend that you get a dog from the Dogs Trust. The girls brought her over to the house, and when she seen the nice house she was coming to, you flew around, didn't you? And so the girls seen that she was at ease at the house, so thankfully she was right for us, and we got her as quick as we could then. She had Dusty to show her around the place and show her the ropes, how to relax and kick back, because she was very, for the first while now, she sit and do her own thing. She just wanted to be like kind of left alone, and gradually, look at you now, laid back, you're gonna fall. Like that, gradually, just by petting her and going over to her on her terms, she happy to let us pet her, and then she said, hold on, this is actually nice, so started coming over for more pets, and now we're graduated to sitting on the couch next to us looking for the pets all the time. In August we went on holidays for 2 weeks down to Roscommon. We went down to Lockheed Forest Park, and she had a swim in the lake. She loved that. And then she has 5 dog cousins down the country, so she had loads of fun out the back garden running on the acres.
She loves all the tow ropes, any of the ties, like even down to a tea towel. She just sit on the floor all day and just pull it over.
The tough stuffs aren't so tough. They don't last long with Misty. No, don't they now? No. They do laugh all the expensive toys, and it'll be like the simple things like the tea towels and stuff like that.
A €30 tough toy, 6 minutes gone. And 3 packs of tea towels for €2 in the pound shop, and you get 9 months out of it.
Oh, she talks when you're eating. When you're having something to eat, she'll suddenly start talking to you. You have a voice, don't you? You do. Because everybody thinks you're so quiet. Oh, she has her mohawk.
That's there 24/7.
No gel required. And if you ever see her, it's not that she's been aggressive, that's just her hairstyle. Isn't that right, honey?
Hi, I'm Derek Simpson, and this is Benji, and this is Gus, alias Dave, and Dave is the Dogs Trust rehoming, long-term adopted, whatever, and he's having a great time. He's enjoying life, and you can see he likes food. He's settled in okay. He likes to nuzzle up to him, and Benji doesn't really care one way or the other. He likes, but the two of them walk around when they're out together. They tend to stick. But Gus is as blind as a bat. He's only got one eye, as everybody knows, but the other eye is, the sight is not great in the other eye, so he tends to, if Benji's around, he'll stick to him, otherwise he'll just do his own thing. He's really Connor's dog, by the way. He's my son, but Connor can't keep him in his house, so I've got him. And any time Connor comes to the door, I'm like a second-class citizen. I just get ignored completely. Oh, he's very friendly. He loves. He likes nothing better than being in woods and digging holes and going under bushes. And we actually met one of the old vets from the Dogs Trust in the woods of UCD, and he was delighted to see him. He was the guy that actually castrated him. But luckily for him, Gus didn't remember what he'd done, so he was okay. But so that's what he likes, nothing better than going around dark places in woods and into holes, digging. I once lost him in the woods of UCD for about an hour, only to discover that he hadn't moved more than 6 feet from where I thought he was lost, because he was down a hole. There he goes, look, see. There you are, Gus. Do your thing. There you go, look at you. He basically eats anything, unfortunately. We've tried to stop him eating things that he's not supposed to eat, but he basically eats anything. When he's out, he can be clingy a bit, but once he gets into an environment where he wants to be, you don't see him again, he just takes off. And you can't get him back. So when he's down in UCD in the woods, I basically have to ambush him to get him out, because he won't come out. He just loves it too much in there. And Benji's just bemused by him. He walks around looking at him, thinking he's mad. Well, they're both quite laid back. If Gus gets excited, Benji tends to, I suppose like most dogs, if Gus starts barking, Benji starts barking as well, so they do that, but no, they're pretty laid back. He gets on very well with all other dogs, and so he has a good time, he enjoys himself.
Hi, I'm Keith, and this is Ramon, and this is Gail.
Hello.
And we got Ramon in April, was it?
It was.
And Ramon was a basket case when we picked him up, really. He was scared of everything, but he's coming on leaps and bounds, and still scared of different things, but he's nearly like a normal dog now.
He's great. He's the best little thing. He sleeps in the bedroom with us. So at night, the first night, we actually had to put him on the lead to bring him down. He was scared to go down the end of the house. And I think it was 3 nights and he was up in the bed. And then we were so scared to give out to him for the first about month that even though we couldn't sleep because he was like this in the bed. Do you remember we couldn't sleep? And eventually you were like,
off the bed into your own bed,
and
buddy.
now as soon as the lights go off, he jumps off into bed. So this is the hub of his life. This sofa right here, which has been scratched to pieces by previous dogs, and anytime he gets a treat, it gets brought back up here on the sofa, and
Spoiled rotten.
he is spoiled rotten. He loves his food. He's not a great dog biscuit eater, but he loves his treats.
And those little treats.
And he gets a lot of nice food, really. He got a pork chop on Friday night.
What did you bring him home last night?
I brought him home my ribeye steak from the restaurant last night.
Well, I'm trying not to get him any more food, to be honest. Trying to get him to eat his dog biscuits because he's taken to waiting for Gail to give him treats. But he's a great dog. He loves his routine. Gail works from home, and he goes for his walk down the pier every morning, and he has his friends that he meets on his walk.
And you start jogging, so he
I
goes
start
running
doing
with
a bit
you.
of running. He goes for a run in the afternoon, and he plays a bit of hurling, and then he goes down the beach to chase the birds. He's fully obsessed with the birds. He doesn't really chase them as much as stalk them.
Oh
Like
yeah, the prowling. It's
like,
hilarious.
Like the herding collie thing. It's like,
Yeah.
he was born up in Wicklow and he was herding sheep all his life. I doubt it very much, but he herds the seagulls up the beach constantly. Like he'll do it for hours.
Because there'll be thousands of them when the tide's out, and he's not even interested in catching them.
No,
It's just
once they
and
move.
then once they fly off, he'll get to the next one.
That's it, and he can do that for hours, and
Yeah.
then he'll obsess on his ball. So he goes from obsessing about the birds, to obsessing about his ball, to obsessing about something. He takes it very serious. Anything he's doing is taken very seriously.
Yeah. He was found in Carlow with a broken leg, and we don't know what happened to him.
I think he might have been abused. He was very scared of. He was very scared of everything and everyone when we first got him. But men, especially, men kind of.
He's very scared of fire as well, and he's very scared of cars. So
I don't know what happened to him, but something traumatic definitely happened to him because he was a bit of a basket case. He hid for 3 days under the table over there, and then he hid down in the bedroom, and he still gets a fright every now and
on my
again.
desk.
Yeah.
When we first got him, we were going to change his name to Remy, but he kind of ran away a couple of times when he got a fright, and he wasn't responding to Remy, so he had to stay as Ramon.
Yeah, one of the girls called him Ramon over in Dogs Plus, which is a great name. He's Ramon, so he definitely stayed Ramon.
But our friends and family have a problem with the name.
Our parents, older people,
Especially our parents. Ramon? No,
Raymond.
Every version of the name that is
Except
not
Ramon.
Ramon.
Yeah, no, Dogs Trust.
They're
Right.
amazing organisation, and I mean, we first came across Dogs Trust when we got Bella, and
Yeah, she was very sick and she died when she was young. But Dogs Trust did like sort of half adopted Bella, so they looked after a lot of the medical expenses and the vets and all that kind of stuff. And they were great. They were brilliant, and they were great with this guy as well. I mean, some of the girls seem to be very fond of him over there,
and the way they didn't just let us take him, like we did the home visit, and they wanted to make sure that he was a good
settled
fit.
in
And
yeah, we were over there about 10 times with him, and we were over here, and yeah.
I know they're amazing. Like to keep dogs that nobody else wants, and it just breaks your heart what happens to them. It's just terrible.
Yeah, they're great, but it must be hard for the staff over there to say goodbye to dogs. I don't know if I could do that all the time,
Yeah.
getting attached to dogs and saying goodbye. But I think it's great if they see dogs gone off to homes where the dogs are happy. So, but this fella's definitely as happy as they come. Anyway, he's a very lucky little dog.
Yeah, thank you, Dogs Trust.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All at once, things come together. I guess it's simple when it's right. I told myself it just wouldn't happen, but everything changed with time. I spent so long searching. I thought the chance would pass me by, but your love found me. And finally, you made all the wrong come right. This is the right place at the right time. For the first time in my life, I found a place where I belong. In your love, I found my home. I found someone out of place, never sure where I belong. But you make me feel like I've arrived where I was lost, now I'm found. I believe in fate, every choice I made has led me to this place. In a world so cold, that can be so fake. Your love restored my faith. This is the right place at the right time. For the first time in my life, I found a place where I belong. In your love, I found my home. I found love has taken me, made me feel so secure. For the first time it seems love's an open door. It's taken me all of this time to get here. Now I know I'm sure that I'm sure this is the right place at the right time. For the first time in my life, I found a place where I belong. In your love,